I am having such a great time in Edinburgh. I hope you're having such a great time in Edinburgh. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave K here today. Good morning. And we are heading to the bus for another beautiful day. I'm up earlier this morning, so I'm thinking maybe I can get in one of these bigger events, like one of these hikes, like Calton Hill. So I'm going to see if I can grab some breakfast this morning. I'm always in a bit of a fast-paced movement to the bus because I'm just about on time for it. That's a 7, but I don't think I need the 7. I'm pretty sure. And we will enjoy another day. Welcome back to Edinburgh. Out here on the street, beautiful buildings all around us. Notice that Radisson right there. Saw some gift shops on the way, but I am hungry this morning. So make our way to breakfast pretty promptly here before we enjoy some other beautiful sights. Here it is, back this way, overlooking this hill. Behind us is rock salt. That hill might be the one of the ones I was looking at actually, but we shall see. Rock salt. Right here, if you can see it, the lights look like they're flashing to you. They don't to me, but we'll step inside and see how this one is. So here is the regular latte here. I was going to do a gingerbread one, but they don't have any gingerbread. I'm like, oh, maybe that's a sign. And no sugar for me. But I saw online, they had these cute little bears that they made in the coffee. Oh man, I was like, I gotta get a bear. So it looks like I got a flower here, but that's nice too. I like how they style the milk in there. We will let you know. We're still waiting for our food too. It also seems like I'm seeing different things on the menu on the wall. If I'd seen the Nutella mocha right there on my paper one, I probably would have gotten that. But cool to see. They just seem like they have some really interesting options here. So definitely, we'll see how it is. Maybe I could try it again in the future. All right, it did take about 25 minutes, but here it is. You've got your, what is it, eggs on the shore. So it's like the healthier knockoff, if you will, of Eggs Benedict with salmon instead of bacon. I like it, and it looks really nice. We'll give it a shot. Pretty good there at Rock Salt Cafe. I liked that latte. I feel like it was smooth. Nice sort of blend there of the coffee and the milk. And I've also noticed the milk out here seems to be, I think it's better than our milk. Just easier, probably less lactose intolerant people out here, I would imagine. But yeah, coffee was pretty solid. As for the eggs on the shore, it was nice to try. I certainly, I liked the stylings there. It was beautifully styled. And nice variety in terms of something different from the standard Eggs Benedict. But yeah, they're all good. I think of all the breakfasts I've had, I mean, they're all pretty solid. It wasn't like this was the new number one, but I could certainly see going back and trying some other things there. Another good option. So pleased with it overall. Now making our way, hopefully, to that Calton Hill hike. Let's see. All right, I believe that is the Dugald Stewart Monument there as we're approaching Calton Hill. It pretty much begins right around there, so see if we can figure out how to get up there. Honestly, it's a nice view of the city behind us too, all the way around us. So we see the signs that lead us into Calton Hill Monument here. I'm pretty sure this is the way. Some instructions, if you will, here in terms of where everything is. We are here. We pass by the Dugald. Oh no, we have to make a right in order to go along these things. So you've got Hum Walk. So maybe we'll make that right and go through these middle things, make sure we don't miss that. Through that middle area. We shall see. Looks like signs along the way should help us out too. Nelson Monument this way. Look, these rocks. That's nice as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Calton Hill. So much to see around here. Beautiful place. Got your monuments around here. There's another map right there telling us what's where. It was quite a hike up a good bit of stairs, but now we're up here and can enjoy it. Starting us off with the Dugald Stewart Monument, it looks like. So it was not that other big one we saw, but this one for Dugald Stewart here. And the view behind it, if you take a look down that way, incredible view of Edinburgh. Looks like out to some water there. So that's pretty cool. I'm not sure. I guess it's technically the ocean, right? It's like a river that flows in that becomes the ocean when it goes further out. But I think it separates Edinburgh from like more of like north of Scotland. There's a little gap in there where water flows in. Beautiful views all around. Oh, and look at that city view right there too. Incredible. I wonder if people come up here for these monuments or they come up here for these views, because these are pretty great. As we move upward here toward our next monument, you can see beautiful view. I don't think I even noticed this one here before. A beautiful spiral building. And whichever this monument is right here. A nice one, indeed. And the city observatory here. Welcome. We are open. It says on the sign right there. And here we go, stepping inside. Looks like this observatory apartment here is a holiday home and for event hires. That is pretty awesome. Imagine staying your vacation on the top of this hill. That being said, it might be tough to get up here every day. You're done with the day, you're like, okay, I gotta walk up the hill now. But beautiful sights. Look at that mountain behind us too. Man, it's beautiful all around. Wow, I'm curious how this looks to you. All these different angles looking so different from up here, and just incredible, beautiful place. Really, really glad I came up here. I was told to check it out, but I wasn't sure what we'd see, and yeah, getting the altitude certainly gives you some beautiful aerial views. So I just walked in this building here, which is a cool looking building, but there's nothing really in there. It says City Dome Free Exhibition, but it's pretty much just an empty space. They give me some more information paper, but anyways, we'll make our way. Oh, we've made like one loop here, and there's also a coffee shop, by the way, in there, which is cool. Might grab a sandwich there later, depending upon how long I'm up here, but look at this beautiful view around us. I think that was the National Monument right there, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna see if I can take a closer look. And one of these, I think it said was closed. It might have been that one, but I mean, at least you could see it, right? All right, up close and personal, the National Monument with that view behind us there. Beautiful, another beautiful perspective all across Edinburgh here. I love it. As I look up closer here, it almost looks two-dimensional. I mean, I guess perhaps it's the coal, this black coal stains. They were saying they used to burn coal to stay warm when they didn't have wood or something. So that's why things have black coal stains on them. Really, really interesting. And again, kind of gives that two-dimensional look even as you get closer here. Perhaps the greatest waterfront view yet. Look at that, from that dome building all the way here to the monument. You can see the water runs out from inland out to the ocean in Edinburgh. I love that sight. Man, really, really worth coming up here just for the sights around, you know what I mean? Looking down at Edinburgh. Not necessarily about the buildings, but they're nice to see too. Wow, okay. Do we want that view or do we want to go up here? I'm not quite sure what our next path will be. Perhaps I'll go for the building for now, but man, gotta see all these sights. I'll come back, right? Yeah. And it seems the one that's closed is the Nelson Monument. I think we might have walked by it and had a little fence around it, so now we know. But look at that view behind us here. Absolutely loving the sights at altitude. Oh man, I now I have to go down this way, I'm pretty sure. I mean, look at that beautiful mountain view in front of us. I wonder if that's Holyrood or Holyhead Road. I don't remember exactly. You can see a little castle down that way. It might be the Palace of Holyrood House, something like that. And this view of the city, just hang out here and look for a while. I think I just might. Oh my gosh, incredible. Was just talking to a group that passed by. We took pictures for each other, which was nice. And it does seem like that's Arthur's Seat up in that direction. What a beautiful view around us here. Really incredible. And then down that way, I'm pretty confident that is indeed the Holyrood House. So I'm going to see if I can look down there before I go into this building behind me here. Let's do it. I'm thinking about the walkability towards Arthur's Seat as well. I mean, it just looks so cool from here. I'm tempted, but it's also probably a trek. I mean, maybe you can drive up that one. You know, I was thinking to myself, oh, all the action's in the middle. We want to see all the buildings in the middle. I'm really glad I'm walking the edges here. I think I stumbled upon it, quite frankly, but now you can appreciate why it's worth walking the perimeter of this place as well. There it is. Probably one of the closest views we'll get here from the Holyrood House, I believe. And facing the opposite direction, you have much more of a city-type view. It seems like maybe Edinburgh Castle. Standing on this edge here too, I see a low trail, so maybe I'll see if I can take that path later. But there's so much to see here. Man, I'm glad I was thinking, oh, I'll just do this today. You know, trying to take it light and easy. Man, there's so much to see in this one spot. Wow. One more view here, right in front of this latest monument on our right. It would seem like this one is closed. Unfortunately, there's a fence all the way around it, so I'm not sure quite how I'll get in. But beautiful sights indeed, and loving all the perspectives. Take a look at this beautiful bird here too. He spots me. Hi. But yeah, I'm not actually sure what kind of bird that is. If you know, feel free to let us know in the comments. But he must love the sights out here as well. Bye. And you have that, again, the fence on the building. It says open daily from 10 a.m. So maybe it's just not open yet. Maybe that's what it is. No, actually, it's well past 10, so maybe they're just closed today. Anyways, plenty more to see regardless. Nope, I figured it out. That is the Nelson Monument. That's the one that's temporarily closed. Now we know. But yeah, I'm glad to be up here. I'm glad to see it from the outside too. Really a beautiful view. Here's one more look of the front of it. You can see some text inscribed there on the front with Nelson's name there as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the view to the west. Take a look around here. That first image we saw there had some information about some of the different sites we're seeing right here, and I'll give you a little recap there so you can see a little bit more. Castle Rock, you've got the Mound, National Gallery, the Academy, Royal Scottish Academy, Scott Monument, and Princess Street Gardens. Can you spot them all? I mean, we saw the Nelson Monument behind us there, but the Scott Monument, I think that's that one back that way. This right here must be, oh, you know, actually I think that's the Academy, because I have not been in that building. Kind of looks like the gallery though. Totally forgot to check that building up there. Make our way back up that way, but I'm really enjoying the relaxation and the peace, you know. I'm feeling so much go, go, go. And being up here, I'm just like, oh man, there's nowhere else I need to be. It's so, so nice. A pretty small building here as well, but I'm glad I checked it out. You've got a few shop items, gift shop type. A little bit of information about Calton, right? I think Calton is the name of the guy who's like looking in space and things like that. Honestly, I didn't read it that closely, but cool to check out. And I also saw this view out back, which I wanted to look at in terms of some sights. So let's keep walking around the perimeter and enjoy the views. Speaking of views, here's right outside that central building, observatory or something, if you will. Look at that. Still love that accommodations, holiday accommodations there. And the view of the water out in the back. One more amazing sight out in the back. Right now, have it to myself. Almost feel like it's worth taking a pano. But the pano photos may not get as much use. I'll give you a nice little pano video here because, you know, you love it. I love to see, wow, Edinburgh. Very impressive from the aerial view. Just a beautiful place to be in general. I'm certainly enjoying my time here in Scotland. I've been enjoying this quite a bit myself here. Now, taking Regent Walk, part of the perimeter walk here. They call it a short walk with superb views of Old Town. As I make my way, I look forward to sharing it with you. As I'm taking this walk, I'm feeling grateful, feeling inspired, and I'm feeling to dream. To dream is, I think, a big part of my mission here. And I like to tell stories, inspire, and share fun ideas with you. And so, sort of inspiring me on ways to inspire you in the future. Absolutely loving being out here. What a clever idea ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you just past the Hollywood House here and that other stadium looking thing. What a clever invention indeed. What a great placement for it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a bench. Yeah, I'm gonna sit there for a bit. Well, unfortunately, it's a bit wet, so maybe I won't. But I still like the idea, and I still like the views. I'm sitting here looking at perhaps the end of the Royal Trail here, and I'm like, that's it? It really was a short walk. Indeed, I'm thinking there's probably more to see. The Regent Walk, excuse me. Probably more to see one way or another here. I'm just a bit confused as to where we are and where we'll go. And there's no map, it seems like, now that I've reached this point. Another beautiful one here. I don't think this one's my favorite, but I certainly enjoy them all and want to give you the opportunity to pick your favorite view as well. So feel free to let me know in the comments which one you're liking the best. What's been your favorite views? What's been your favorite spots? Okay, here is our wow view on this side. Look at that giant open perspective all around us here. We've got this little castle looking thing, cathedral or fort or something. And yeah, I mean, this is certainly the view on this side of Calton Hill. Enjoying it. And the close-up, well, I have a bit of my own space here, front row seat of this view here. Wow, I don't know what that is, a church or something, cathedral. You got the woodsy space here in front of us, got the water there in the distance. Beautiful city, really, Edinburgh's breathtaking indeed. And look at this, Calton Hill, Edinburgh's first public park. What an impressive first, I must say. It's a beautiful space for it, some beautiful views. I feel all the views are so different and so nice, and so here is one more as we get closer to that spirally building, making our way downward from Calton Hill. And I haven't been feeling like the heaviest of meals, and I also feel like I gotta go soon, so here's pep and fodder for a quick lunchtime sandwich. And I have my chicken brie and cheddar sandwich and my chicken Thai soup for the road here for takeaway. So we can grab it and I'll let you know and we'll make our way. Check out Edinburgh style up there, that's cool. As I've got my takeaway here, they charge 10 pence for a bag. I'm like, I'm good. So we're just kind of carrying it. I thought about dropping in a grocery store to maybe grab a couple of breakfast items too, but it's a little bit tricky with my hands full. So yeah, all is good. Just find that bus. Another nice takeaway, if you ask me. There's the buses passing by. I'm still waiting for mine. But this soup is nice. I like the Thai chicken noodle. It's got a nice little spice to it. The chicken brie and cranberry is not bad. Not my favorite necessarily. And kind of looks squashed when they turn into panini, heated it up. Wonder if that one was meant cold. But yeah, not bad. Certainly feel like you can do pretty solid in terms of the takeaways here too. One more stop today. I'm at Lidl, and there's a store called Iceland right next to it. I brought a shopping bag, Target shopping bag, which I had a couple of pastries in there, high-protein yogurt, a few other things. I'm sure I'll show you as I enjoy them, but nice to bring your own bag, and nice to have some stuff for snacks later. Taking a look at the food items here, I've got a pizza roll in there. I've got an almond croissant, as well as beneath it a, I think it's like a blackberry crown or something they called it, maybe a blackcurrant crown. And I'll pull it out of here, you can get a closer look, and you can see inside that bag the crown as well. Got that high-protein yogurt, you got that sneak preview up right there, and some oaties, seems like cookies out here, as well as the shortbread fingers, because of course, healthy choices, right? And then there's a cheese roll right there. All this came out to a little over $6, not bad for some snacks. So I think they got the pizza twist wrong. It was chocolate, but it was good. The cheese bread was nice, cheese topped roll. This is looks like a Black Forest crown. So I'll let you know how that is too. And the high protein pudding was not bad either. Friends and humans and mammals and animals, it has been so much fun sharing in all of the fun with you today. Thank you so much for being a part of it with me. Tomorrow, I am going to need to change Airbnbs. One more accommodation stay. This will be the final accommodations change while I am in Edinburgh. So only a little bit of time left here. But I'm going to be doing that tomorrow because I couldn't find any good options for the duration of my stay. The hotel would have been nice, but that was crazy expensive. So I had to swap Airbnbs, split the stay on that front. So glad I could share it with you, and so excited for the adventures ahead. I don't know if you know what's coming after Edinburgh. This will be one of your last chances to take a guess in the comments below. Where am I going after Edinburgh? What adventure do I think you'll be extremely excited to see? Let me know your guesses in the comments below. And don't forget to dream, to be inspired, to feel, and to appreciate all of the positive vibes. The fact that we have internet for me to be able to share this with you, for you to be able to view it, to be able to see the world, whether it's through this video or physically here for me. Such great opportunities and access we have in life. I feel so blessed for it. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button because you know you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you're not sure if you're subscribed or not, it should be red if you need to subscribe, and it should be gray if you're already subscribed. And I think it will change that D at the end of the word subscribed. So in case you're not sure, you're going back and forth, that should be how it works. Until next time, keep your eyes open for it. Play on.